Hi people, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's JoveeQ again, and today I want to talk about the eye or the eyes. And why is she talking about the eyes when she should be doing food hacks, home remedies, and lifestyle? Fine, you can barely say it's a home remedy, but it's something that can help improve your health. And we're not just basically talking about the eye, we're talking about a food that can actually help you with your eyes. Yep. I had a little experience some time ago, a few days back. My baby's birthday was on the 1st of December, and I baked a combination of chocolate cake and red velvet, which I had some chocolate cake left. And while using the computer, this computer of a thing, only God will help us. You go from your computer to your phone, you're always doing one research or another, editing videos, hustling, all those things. And if you have been very observant as someone who uses the system or the internet, you realize that your eye health is to some extent deteriorating, especially if you are doing absolutely nothing about it. You may not notice it if you are taking certain kind of supplements unknowingly, take certain kind of food unknowingly, and it just helps you. But if you're very, very observant, you realize that certain things have actually changed. These things are not just funny. This system thing is really not funny. So I was having a little eye discomfort some few days back, and I was like, let me just close the system and rest a little bit. So I took a slice of chocolate cake, homemade chocolate cake, not banjo chocolate cake. I have the recipe in the I have the recipe. No, I have the video. You can go and check out my videos, one of my chocolate cake videos, sorry. I have the chocolate cake there, the recipe is there on how to make it if you've not checked it before. And if you've not checked any of my food videos or food hack videos, you can just go and check out most of my videos. So I took a chocolate slice, took another one, and I realized my eyes became relaxed. And I was like, what's the relationship between chocolate and the eyes? It cannot be sugar. It definitely cannot be sugar. Or it could have been any other thing. And I was like, okay, let me just find out. Apparently, in the internet, there's actually an argument, or more like certain kind of findings, arguments. Is it possible that black chocolate, can be good for your eyes? It's not proven. There's no proof for it, and all those things. Hey, I'm a proof. I may not have taken dark chocolate, but it takes okay, fine. I did not use any chocolate chips to make my chocolate cake. I only used chocolate powder, and that is core chocolate powder. And what else do you make chocolate with apart from chocolate powder or chocolate itself or cocoa itself? Cocoa itself, sorry. I mean, when I say chocolate powder, I mean cocoa powder. So that's what I used for it, and it really helped me. It really, how can I describe how it helped me? I was about to have an eye pressure. Let me not call it a total eye pressure, but I could feel this discomfort. My eyes were becoming dry. And when I took it, I felt this relief immediately. And that brought me to this video. Can chocolate actually help with your eyesight? Yes, it does. If you've never tried before, you can go and try it out and let me know what your result is. We have all sorts of chocolates out there. When there are bookies carrying chocolates, you find chocolates in the store. You don't know how it's made. But this one was made out of cocoa powder. You get, so it's either you're taking a chocolate cake that's made by you or a vendor that you can trust, or a very good chocolate company, not a product that has something that looks like chocolate or something that looks like there's certain kind of products out there that I don't know how to describe them. They look like chocolate, but they just don't taste like chocolate. So don't try those ones. So if you must take chocolate, take good good chocolate, no matter how much it costs you. But if you cannot go for chocolate and you feel it's too expensive, Just make a homemade cake and enjoy it once in a while. You know, it has a way of helping you. But apart from that, there are other things that can help you with your sight. I'm a fan of spices. I'm a fan of spices. I love spices. I love what they do, not just to make my dishes aromatic, smell nice, and all that. I love what they do. You know, there are so many secrets in spices that we have not been able to explore. We just want to prepare our dish and just move on. But those who know the significance of spices just don't play with spices. Now, one of the spices that I will raise my hand up that helps with the eyesight is fennel. Fennel seed, amazing. You can make a tea out of it. Form a habit after making a tea out of it, especially women. It's actually a woman's spice. Not like men cannot take it, but it's actually a woman's spice. Fennel is amazing for the eyes. Now, it's not like using it alone can just do the magic, like voila, your eyes are okay. No. But there are other benefits, other attributes that fennel can, you know, contribute, or fennel can exhibit in you, that you might even ignore the eye part of it. Because as a woman, if you're menopausal or you're about to see your menopause, you tend to get one discomfort or another. Fennel helps you to trash it out. You just gave birth, or the discomfort of giving birth, fennel helps you to trash it out. You're seeing your period and it's very painful, fennel helps you to trash it out. All you need to do is just nibble on it and walk away. It's minty, somehow minty, relatively minty, so it doesn't have this extra bad smell that it leaves in your mouth or anything. It is really, really nice. And you can make a tea out of it. If you are the type who doesn't want to chew it, just make a tea. If you can be taking fennel tea every morning, you're as good, you know, as a woman or any other person, because it's also good for your respiratory system. So anybody can take fennel, but I must tell you that fennel is good for the eye. So being number one on my list, chocolates, because I discovered that on my own. So go and discover your own. Secondly, fish oil. Well, it's good to take supplements. If you cannot be this kind of person who always take fish all the time, some of us don't like the smell of fish. We don't like the smell it leaves on our hand. But for me, I love fish, however it's made. Rather than not taking fish, I'll fry it. You know, but you know, frying will not give you all the things that you want. But I'm just trying to say the fact that fish is good, especially if you have fish that is oily. Okay, fish that is oily, like the likes of mackerel. Well, there are different species of mackerel in the market. There are some we call Titus, it's still the species of mackerel, so I heard. Then the one you can call, like the Lagosians call it Chcolate, and some people in the East call it shiny. It depends on what you call it, you know, provided it has some oil in it, or cod liver oil. Let's say cod liver or codfish. Yes, or codfish. It has oil too. So when you take such fish, it helps with your eye. But if you can't lay a hand on, now what are all these vendors everywhere? So if you can't lay a finger on the fish or different species of fish that can give you the omega-3, you can always get fish oil. Some would rather get cod liver oil, which is relatively cheaper, and then fish oil if you can afford it. It helps with your eyes. You may not have noticed this while you're taking it, but the moment you stop taking the things that are supplements for the eye, you start experiencing certain kind of discomforts in your eye. So another on the list is green vegetables. You know, you can, that's if you're able to lay hands on kale, spinach, but right here we have all sorts. We like to cook vegetable soup, whereby we have the likes of green, we have eforiru, water leaf, ugu, and all those things. So in a case whereby you can lay your hands on all those things and you can actually eat them in such a way that you don't kill the vegetable. I hate that. I tell people, I say I hate dead vegetables. I mean, when you put your vegetable, you're cooking your food. Once I put my vegetable, I send it, I'll just bring it out. You know, one of the reasons why I do that is to ensure that I retain some of the nutrients of the vegetable. And you know, we here like to cook our vegetable. It's unlike certain places in the globe where people can eat raw vegetable. There are certain kind of vegetables that we can actually eat raw, like garden egg leaf. And we know there are different kinds of garden egg, but there's a particular species that you can actually eat raw, and it's very, very good. It can help you replenish your blood, and it's good also for your health. And I don't know how it does affect the eyes, but vegetables, green vegetables, do affect the eyes. And when you take ugu, it replenishes your blood. So we have so many things here that replenishes you, and it will definitely have a very good impact on the eye. And the likes of Ewedu contains zinc, which is also good for the eye, you know, and so many things like that. So green vegetables, do your best possible to always incorporate green vegetables into your meal. So next on the list is orange and citrus fruits. We know orange has vitamin C, but there are a lot of fruits that we have overlooked that have a very good source of vitamin C. Like tomato is not a fruit, it's actually a vegetable. Your tomato have a lot of, it depends on what you want to call it. We in Nigeria call it tomato, or you can call it tomato. It depends on what they want to call it. But your tomato or your tomato contains a lot of vitamin C. You know, your orange, your tangerine, bergamot. We have bergamot here, but the Igbos call it lemon. So you might have bergamot in any location in Nigeria or wherever you are in the world. You know, it's rich in vitamin C. Do you know that bergamot can resolve issues with skin infections that have lasted years? Skin infections that every mercury cream, every antifungal, antibacterial, whatever they call them, have not done well in eradicating. Applying bergamot would change the whole story. That's a game changer. I'll share another video on certain kind of natural things that you can use to fight against skin infections in another video. So now citrus, everything citrus, vitamin C, everything, even if it means you get a vitamin C supplement, you know, vitamin C is very rich in antioxidants. Or do I say vitamin C is an antioxidant? So we also have carrots. Carrots is a very good source of vitamin A, contains beta carotene. But do you know that your sweet potato contains a lot of vitamin A, even more than that of carrot? So you should cultivate the habit of making sweet potato part of your meal. It's really, really nice. Most of all, if you can lay your hand on the red one or the purple one, I don't know if it's called red or purple, made to understand that food or any kind of food or fruit that it's purple or red within that area are very, very rich in whatever it is they're supposed to have. They are very, very rich in vitamin A and some other things like that. And it doesn't matter the kind of sweet potato you lay your hands on. The bottom line is it is rich in vitamin A. So instead of being such a person who likes to enjoy too much and he decides to fry, please just boil and eat. Before the advent of frying, people were feeding. Boil and eat. It is really good for your eyes. Here we have zinc and beans. Yes, beans is a good source of protein, that we know already. It goes without saying. But zinc, on the other hand, is something that we can obtain for our eye, which is very, very good for our retina health. There's a way you take so much of those protein and you're lacking on the other side, but by the time you have a certain kind of food that can provide you with both of them, both the protein and the zinc, you know, it's, you know, protein is more like, when we're in primary school, it says building blocks of life. It repairs. You know, it does repair, it replenishes. So if you can get a kind of food that can, you know, do both for you, provide you with zinc, which would ensure retina health, and provide you with protein, which keeps you going, better for you. So some of the food that we have that can provide that is black eyed peas, the normal white beans, or the other beans that we have here that we can lay our hands upon. Black eyed peas, that's what they call it out there, but here it's either it's white beans or potiskum or oloyi and all those things. So black eyed peas. And secondly is the kidney beans. The kidney beans is really, really nice. Like some people will be like, kidney beans, you keep cooking and cooking and cooking, this thing would finish. Soak your beans, soak it first, then cook. It will not consume your gas or anything. Just go ahead, soak your beans and cook with the same water. Don't pour it away because your nutrients are still inside the beans. So that's a very good way to make sure you have your kidney beans. Another thing that helps, I mentioned it earlier, is Ewedu. Ewedu is a very good source of zinc. It's good in zinc, it's good in vitamin A. So do your best to always have it. You know, the people in the West, the Yorubas, do have Ewedu. It's their normal delicacy. Make a smoothie out of it. Blend it and drink. You will get more of the nutrients when you blend and drink. Look for something to give it a buffer so that you can enjoy it while you drink. Whatever it is, keep trying different things that can help you give it a buffer. It could be orange, it could be apples, it could be anything that will make it really palatable that you can still drink it and enjoy it, thinking you're taking soft drink or thinking you're taking the almost favorite whatever drink. So do it in such a way that you will enjoy it so that you can have as much as possible. And in doing that, you can also incorporate other things that are good for the eye. Like if you put fennel into that mix, nobody will even know there's fennel there because it's a little minty and has no extra taste that might not be good in it. So those are just the things that you might want to try out, and make sure you always have your vitamin A. Even if it's a vitamin A supplement, good, you can take it. It's good for your eyes, very, very good for your eyes. Vitamin C, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, everything, all those citrus fruits, really good for you. If you can lay your hands on star fruit, star apple, go ahead, take it. It has the vitamin C in it as well as vitamin A. So the basic thing now is ensure you take the things that are good for your eyes in your meal rather than repairing one damaged thing on another. And one more thing that helped me some time ago, the reason why I've come to the point of I was about to have an eye pressure. There was a time when I was actually having eye pressure until I used a particular product. You can buy it online on your own, however you want to buy it. It's called the O2 drops. The O2 drops. There are different companies that have their own kind of oxygen. It's stabilized oxygen, you know, and it is very, in fact, even a day-old baby can take it. It's liquefied, stabilized oxygen. I was dropping it into my eyes and putting it under my tongue until, in fact, I was being too generous because I didn't use it totally. I was giving this person and giving the other person so that people would try it out and see the experience that I was getting. Because at a point, my eyes became a little blurry. It became blurry, not a little. Once your eye is blurry, it's blurry. You definitely be comfortable. You won't be comfortable. I had my glasses, but I couldn't put them on because my eyes were aching. So when putting them, it made my eye clear. I was like, oh no, this must be magic, you know. So I kept on doing it until it calmed it down. So those who have experienced such things like eye pressure or whatever, or you're suspecting glaucoma in any way or any manner, I would advise that you try it out. So please do not neglect your ophthalmologist or your doctor. Make sure you consult your doctor before you try it out. But do try it out and let us know the result you've got. It's called the O2 drops from Laura Life that I got. I'll leave the link in the description below in case you want it. And if you want to know more things about it, you can also ask me. It's been a journey for me and I loved every step of it. Thank you, and that'll be all for now. See you in the next video. Bye.